Hello, my name is Nobody. I'm going to be casting this third game in this set of 5 games between TaToH and Jon Snow. Score is 1-1. Very close games. Very close, very closely rated players, is what I meant to say. We have Franks versus Mongols. Civ matchup you don't typically see very often. Left side we do have TaToH playing as the Franks. And on the right side we have Jon Snow playing as the Mongols. Now let's take a look at the tech tree for the Franks. Castles costing less. Could see a Frankish castle drop. Knights, more hit points. Farm upgrades free. Throwing axemen. And Knights extra line of sight. All about the Knights for the Franks. Castle bonus could come into effect. Since this is arena, let's look at their monks. No atonement, no redemption, but do get some of the important technologies. But clearly not all of them. They're kind of passable. You do need redemption for a strong monk push, though. And Mongols. Everyone knows the Mongols. Faster uptime, 50%, huge deal. Like have extra hit points. Cavalry archers, we really only see that on the Mega Die. And then scouts extra line of sight. All about the Mega Die for the Mongols, but Camel could be a huge asset to them here against the Franks. Worse monks than the Franks. No redemption, no sanctity, illumination, or block printing. So could have a little trouble against a very good monk civ, defending from a monk rush. But as we said before, Franks aren't that very good monk civ. So we'll see how these civ matchups play out. I think this matchup's going to be a lot closer than it would be on an Arabia type map, the Franks Mongols matchup. But we'll see how much. Let's take a look at the maps. TaToH's map. Nice deer. Can lure all those in. Forward gold. Backstone. Backstone. Where's the main gold from TaToH? I'm missing it here. Main gold is on the front, so it could be vulnerable from some pressure here. TaToH does have some room to the boom in the back, but not a whole lot. Jon Snow. Forward stone. Forward berries. Back gold. So that's going to be nice and safe. Has some room to boom in the back, but again, not a whole lot. And pretty good map from him. Has this deer over here. We're going to see the deer get lured from the Mongols, of course. I think map advantage goes to Jon Snow, just due to not having his main gold in the front here. How did the Frank-Mongol war go for you, LB10? So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. So what could we see from the Franks? We could see them go into a stable build, make a few knights early on. Extra line of sight does help a lot against scouting monks, but of course knights not very good against monks. Since neither civ gets redemption here, wouldn't be surprised to see both players go into a boom here. They're less vulnerable to get monk rushed. But again, neither player has redemption to either go aggressive or defend. And where's this villager going? He's going to lure this board here. And X Factor for this game could see a Frankish castle drop with the cheaper stone. However, going against Mongols, you know Mongols are going to be up sooner. So that could be a little bit risky. On the other hand, could pay off here because the maps, not a lot of room to boom up in the map. And also, Mongols are going to be needing their castles later on. We'll have to wait and see. Mongols, their scouts are going to be pretty good against monks in the early game due to the extra line of sight. And if they choose to go into light cav, we'll be pretty resilient to spears with the extra hit points. TaToH notably not going... He's going to go for these deer in the forward position. Kind of confused here. Actually really confused here. So where's TaToH's scout? Did he lose a scout? He lost a scout. Yeah, he lost a scout. I'm a huge noob here for not showing what was important in this game. Where the hell did he lose his scout here? Can't find the body. I'm sorry, guys. He lost a scout. Yeah, I can't find the body. Oh well. So that's going to be a huge disadvantage from TaToH. Probably not going to be able to do that forward castle drop that I want to see him do anyway. But that's very unlikely at this point. And TaToH not going to go for his berries. He's going to go for these guys first. And it's very unfortunate actually, because he could have lured these deer in with his scout and saved the wood for the berries over here. But not going to be able to do that. Did he equal 0? He didn't lose it. Okay, well... well, I'm really confused now. Okay, I have no idea what happened to it. The only thing I can think of is he deleted it by accident. But even then, I would see a body somewhere. Maybe he deleted it when he was deleting his walls? That's the only thing I can think of. Clearly much faster uptime by Jon Snow. Has that Mongol's hunt bonus working for him. And look how much food he has already. Not even halfway up to the next age. And already has almost enough to click up here. Gonna have the wood, gonna have the gold here. Huge advantage for Jon Snow at this point. And he can even take this extra deer here. Feudal Age coming in from TaToH now is going to be over a minute behind here. And TaToH is going to take stone here, so maybe my idea about the castle drop won't be incorrect here. But it is risky. Let's check his line of sight. Still clueless. Yeah, he must have deleted. I can't think of any other explanation here. Jon Snow having so much food that he can click double bid axe before he even clicks up to the next age. And he's going to have no trouble going up here. Going to be pretty good for his economy too. All these farms will have horse collar by the time he's ready to seed them. And there he goes. TaToH, he's going to sell 100 stone here, I think. Might be a little delayed, though. Unless he sells some wood here. And good thing for the Franks, these farms already have horse collar on them due to the Frankish bonus. Speed up the game just a little bit until Castle Age. And let's see what he chooses to sell. And I missed it. Couldn't tell what it was. I think it was stone. Yeah, it was stone. So it's something you often see. You often see players take 10, looks like 20 gold from the gold mine here, and then sell 100 stone. And that works out better for a boom build, because you can get that extra stone for a town center later on. Don't have to build the extra mining camp. And, as I said before, both players probably looking to boom here. Can't get too aggressive with the monk play without redemption. And both these civs will need a hefty economy backing them up, either to make knights or their expensive unique unit. Monastery coming up from Jon Snow, and he's going to go for these two relics that are this close to him. Can't really blame him. I don't know if he knows that TaToH's lost a scout at this point. You can see the score difference here. Three town centers from Jon Snow. And as long as they're booming, I'll keep this on fast speed. And 3 town centers out from TaToH, but he's going to be a little bit behind here. 4 town centers from TaToH. So maybe he's going to catch up here. He's got a lot of food in the bank. Able to get Bowsaw and Wheelbarrow right away. And I think he will catch up here, actually. So, again, the benefit of mining that extra stone here. And also has Heavy Plow on these farms, too. So his economy is going to be rocking from the early gut part here. Jon Snow, he's up by 4 or 5... Looks like 5 villagers at this point. We'll see how long it takes for TaToH to recover. And Jon Snow's going to get 2 relics in the bank. And I would expect Jon Snow to go to a 4th town center as well. Villager difference pretty much even at this point now. Extra town center really working for TaToH. Help to minimize this difference here. But on the other hand, Jon Snow is going to have a few extra relics here. And there's nothing TaToH can do about that. So since we are seeing this go to a late game, we do expect to see knights out of TaToH. The Mongol player here can predict that, and I wonder if they're going to be going. Jon Snow's going to be going straight into Mengadai or going to Heavy Camel. Stone mining for TaToH, he's going to be serious about getting a castle here. Not necessarily for the throwing axemen, but perhaps for trebuchets to take down the castles of Jon Snow. And here's the 4th town center from Jon Snow. TaToH's got a 5 villager advantage here. We've seen how he's clawed this back. And due to the monk here, it looks like Jon Snow's going to win this this engagement. Here's TaToH's starting scout. He got it back. And even a Megadon. This is a little surprising. Gonna try to pile on the pressure here. Can take TaToH off this forward gold here. And looking at TaToH's map, this looks to be an excellent decision. This is the only gold that TaToH is taking at this point. His other gold's pretty much inaccessible here. And TaToH's gonna need to do something in order to combat these mangonels and monks here. Let me go with some stables here. TaToH has a ton of stone. Could place a castle here, but 2 mangonels already here. Or could sell that stone for some gold. Market price right now is 90. And this is something unorthodox. He's going to go forward. He can build 2 castles here with Franks. Build the first on the walls, build the second in the base. And can secure this stone, this gold over here, which he so desperately needs. Castle coming up. And TaToH's gonna get 2 monks here. Oh man, that's so close. Didn't get the 3rd monk here. Most important thing though is castle will go up and Jon Snow hasn't seen it. Only 1 monk here to defend all these mangonels. This could be a turning point in the game. Gonna pick off all 3 of these mangonels, and TaToH's gonna secure his gold here, and he's gonna push forward over here. Jon Snow with a whopping 5 relics. Gonna have as much gold as Smarthy pretty soon. And it's so important right now who clicks up to the next age first. Jon Snow has the resources. He could have clicked up quite a while ago, actually. It's clicking up now. TaToH, with all this pressure, all this investment he's made into the castles, getting pressure on his gold here, he's going to be quite some time before he goes up. And that could be pretty bad if he's planning to win a Treb War here. But looks like he's not going to do that. He's going to go full into Light Cav and to Knights here. Going to have a Petard bust. And TaToH, again, has enough stone for 3 castles here. So he can do some serious damage if he comes in with some Knights here. Could potentially get a 2nd castle up here. Needs to back this up with some Light Cav. And here comes the 2nd castle. Could even potentially get a 3rd castle right in here. And Jon Snow, notably, doesn't have... He's built his castle over on this left side. He's going to protect his gold. His farming eco is going to be pretty vulnerable here, though. And TaToH needs to really make some damage with his push, because soon a trebuchet is going to be coming out. I wonder, though, if a trebuchet is going to be enough here with so many cavalry out. And here's the second castle from Jon Snow. So it could potentially win a TeRRoR here. It's going to be behind all these buildings. TaToH fully committed to this push. +1/+1 done in these guys. Here comes another Petard. And it's not going to be enough to get in, though. At TaToH's base, economy's about even at this point. And we don't have a huge mass of knights so far from TaToH yet. Or a huge mass of rams. And this third castle is not going to do a whole lot. TaToH enough stone for another castle. And Ballistics Embracer are going to come in on these Mega Die. Oh my god, how many castles are we going to see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 castles basically in the same spot. First trebuchet is out though, and TaToH needs to do everything in his power to kill these trebuchets. And keep Jon Snow from making more trebuchets by keeping him off his gold. You see Jon Snow trying to saturate this gold as much as possible here. Elite Manga Die coming in. They're going to be super strong here against only +2 knights. And unfortunately, what we're not seeing from TaToH is a huge ram train. Which might have been a little more beneficial than all these castles here. Second Siege Workshop coming up. He's going to have two Siege Workshop ram production. TaToH's still pouring all of his food and gold into knights. And these castles aren't going to last very long. Looks like Jon Snow's lost control of these 5 relics. So less gold for him. How much gold do we have left on here? We have 200. We have 600 gold here. And Jon Snow still has access to this gold over here. As long as he has access to his gold, he can still keep pumping Mega Die and keep pumping trebuchets here. And third Siege Workshop coming up from TaToH. He's pretty desperate here. He needs to do the damage now. Because he knows he's not going to get... Oh my god, so many Petards! Go with the Petards! He's going to take down one castle. Come on, Petards! Go for the second castle! Go for the second castle! I think Mega Die has attack bonus versus Petards. And they're gonna get to the second. No, they're going the wrong way. No, they're gonna go for the wall. What are they doing? What are they doing? Okay, they're at least gonna get to the castle. And there's the GG. Petard Rush didn't work, unfortunately. Was trying to go from Petards from 4 castles, and there's GG. Pretty close for TaToH in this last stage here, but not able to pull it off. Didn't see a huge ram train. Didn't see a lot of knights here. And these trebuchets are going to batter down these castles. So pretty good play. I think the Franks had a pretty good chance here. I loved the 4 town center play from TaToH. Was able to regain the economy advantage. He was at a disadvantage early. But just didn't work out for him in this game. Oh. 4 units killed from Jon Snow. Let's see how much relic gold. 8,000 relic gold. Jesus. Just from that short amount of time. I guess I sped up the game quite a bit, but 8,000 relic gold, that's crazy. Yeah, it didn't look like they had an attack bonus versus Petards. I, what are P-tards classified as? Are they classified as a siege or as ship? No, the P-tards are classified as ships. I forgot. The spearmen would have an attack advantage versus them.